trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick it away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Short connection to the tight end here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Mustangs line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Brings up second and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they're able to get him down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the BAT. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Williams. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the Knowles will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
26-yard line. Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 7, Florida State 0.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. It's QB sneak. And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Williams. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
SMU offense will take over.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Jennings. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Inside the 40.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Williams. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the SMU offense will take over.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Knowles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack on first down. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Jennings. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but good the running back and assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Seminoles are on the move here. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? He hands it off from the gun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Seminoles come up to the line in the hurry-up. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, a 4th down.
The Noles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Here we go. Ringo. Lion.
4th down, he's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 28, SMU 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Now the important point after attempt.
Number 8, halted in the end zone.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
SMU 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here, to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. They got him down out near the 40.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds, work that clock.
And the Noles churn out another first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Williams. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida State. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. SMU offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Jennings. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid tackle, able to get him down. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, SMU. Now the all-important extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Linebacker shifting around now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Williams. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.